Good morning everybody, myself Acharya Vishvendra, and today I am here with a video on lectures of dual nature of radiations and matter. So let's begin with the video lecture. So it is initially about the photons, the Planck's constant, various graphs, various parameters related to the photons. So here are certain properties of the photons, relation between wavelength, frequency and speed, certain graphs, then its analysis for the WebGear, the spectrum WebGear, the analysis for wavelength, speed, frequency, etc., various relations, then some other properties related to the momentum of the photon, the graphs related to the photons, then certain questions based on photon energy is given as 5 electron volt, and we need to find certain things: energy in eV, energy in joule, speed in vacuum, frequency in momentum. So these are very basic level questions based on the photons. Here is energy of photon in relation to its dynamic mass. So this is the relation. Graphs, the relation, then mass in terms of the frequency, mass frequency graph. If the angle is theta, then tan theta. Then we have the concept of intensity for a given wavelength, which is proportional to the number of photons. So I is proportional to n for a constant frequency. Then we have another question based on frequency of photon and the source power. We need to calculate various parameters like energy of photon, speed, wavelength, momentum, mass. So it is very related to what we have done. Variation in parameters of photon when it moves from air. So these are the various questions. Then in the same question, we need to find energy in 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, number of photons. So all of these are the calculations related to this question. Then we have efficiency of the source and some related question. In the first case, 2.5% efficient, 50% efficient, 10% efficient. Then we have to calculate the number of photons. So this is the calculation part. Then another question that photon has a wavelength of 1000 angstrom, and we need to find the wavelength in meter, nanometer, speed in vacuum, frequency, energy, and energy in joule. Next we have the calculation parts over here. Then another question that involving collision of electrons with a nickel crystal, and some photons are emitted for a particular frequency spectrum. It is called the X-ray. So these are the problems related to the X-ray: the kinetic energy, speed, maximum possible frequency, minimum possible wavelength, maximum momentum, maximum possible mass. So all of these are based on the properties that we already discussed. So these are the calculations involved here. So this is a video lecture series on different topics. So here you have seen that in the topic that we discussed only the optimal theory which is required in the exams, and most of the focus is on problem solving skills. So we have, let's about 6 questions here. These are 6 questions: 12, 4, 3, 15, then another 6, 21, then 9, 30, so then 5, 35. So in this small topic we have discussed 35 questions, and only the optimal theory, so which is the basic concept related to the lecture notes, because the thing is that today market is flooded by notes, video lectures, DPPs, modules, teachers, So it's very hard to decide which one to follow. So thing here is you follow anybody, but before that just go through analysis, have some video lectures, work on them, and see if it works for you. Because there is a concept of frequency matching. Every student has a given frequency. Similarly, a teacher has a given frequency. And if the frequency matches in a moderate way at least, only then there is an effective work, there is an effective output. So you just use the lectures, use the video, and see if it works for you. And if you think that it can stimulate you to perform better, to learn better, then you should choose it out. Thank you and have a nice day.